Hi, Sensei. I believe that we are, let me just check it here in YouTube. And yes, we are already streaming, Sensei.
Okay, thank you. Then let's start the class again. It's Paul. はい、お願いします。
お願いします。
はい、thank you. So little delay, maybe. There's some delay of the motion. What you see, little late. Is that correct? Yeah.
It's
Okay. Some movement. Yeah, some movement I do with you may be little difficult for some people to follow me because little delay maybe. Yeah. As long as my movement doesn't freeze, should be able to do a pretty good job, right? Okay. And then let's back to the jaw again. Okay. So if you have a jaw, please have a jaw. Yeah. Okay. And then later I do with this without jaw and with the opponent. Okay. So and then some of jaw exercise is well. Original jaw exercise is designed for doing Aikido better in a way. So, of course, jaw itself it's a weapon technique. Okay, it's separate from Aikido movement originally, but Aikido community we use jaw movement as a part of Aikido movement. So it's not much different between. Basically, share same principle. Some technical area is almost same. So, and then some area like for example scooping part, which I did last MKF Milan Key Federation seminar. I was doing some scooping movement with the opponent, and then well Joe. The scooping idea of scooping is not really scooping, it's basically down. Okay, and the same as udemashi, down, but we have a shoulder. You put down slightly front side, then it will become rotation. That for us, this is similar to scooping. Okay, go backwards, forward, right? Backwards. Well, we say forward as a beginning point come front. Right? The beginning point, from beginning point, go backwards. So that's why front, this is front, and back. Okay? So both are basically idea of scooping as well. Okay? So this is a forward, 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 backwards, backwards. Okay? So let's everybody do udemashi exercise with me. Okay? If you have a jaw, please have a jaw. If you don't, then you just do with the hand only. Okay? First, do udemashi without weapons. This side, okay? Forward, down. Okay? This way. Then become ich, ni, san, shi. Okay? The opposite side. This is a forward. Then ich, ni, san, shi. Okay? So this is a foundation for us. Okay? Let's do a few more. はい。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。Again. 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8. Okay. So then with jaw, it's a little tricky is because jaw, you have to hold by two hands, okay? Not one hand, so two hands. Your left hand is holding the end of bottom one. Right hand, so you can contact anywhere you want. Actually, you need to be slide. Okay, and then on the way, it's up is let's start from here. Okay, left hand is about chest high, right hand above head. Okay, from side view this way. So then this one drop front side, both hand. Okay, both hand down, about up to here. Okay. Then from here, bend the knee to scoop. And then come up again. Down, down, down. Bend the knees. Then scooping happen this way. This, this, this. Okay. Then the other side. Same way. First drop both hands. Okay. And the tip comes about shoulder high. Start bending knees. And then come up. Forward. Now just go back. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this is almost same as uremashi, except just you have to figure out with the two hands. Your left hand only move about here to there. Really. Okay. It's not this way. Okay. Sometimes we do this way for some technique, but mostly uremashi exercise or scooping is left hand move slightly up, slightly down. Mainly activity comes from this area, like this. Can you see? Okay. So that's a tip behavior looks like a go loop around, but actually main body doing down up only, and the arm is most like L like oval like oval, not circle. Really looks like a circle, but actually it's not really. Down here, down, 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 down. Okay, down, 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 down. Okay. Hi. Hi. When you're finishing, okay, it's finish is down to finish. Okay, this is a not swing down much. It's basically just dropping and catching like. Okay, because swing up to here. Okay, momentum is highest up there and then dropping. So down. Okay. So that use the natural weight of your jaw. From here, just dropping. Hi. Okay. Then if I facing opponent, like a camera is my opponent, become Hami posture. Okay. Hami posture. Depends on how you started. Okay. But original sense is you don't need to swap your leg. Just down, down up. Original sense. Okay. But opponent need to move to you, right? Then step front foot back and then scooping this way kind of has natural momentum. This is similar to kokyunage. right? Okay. Then almost same. Okay. Right. Okay. So the foot really doesn't really matter. Okay. This is still able to do swing, but if you just forward, sometimes you might hit your own leg. So this is easier in terms of swing wise. Okay. Really doesn't matter this way or this way, really, foot wise. Okay. But just makes sense as a hand posture with the opponent. The opponent come to you, opponent have momentum with it, then naturally you go step back is very natural, right? But if opponent is already holding it, then you might go this, pong. So depends on situations, okay? Let's see. ちょっと My wife is available today, okay? And my wife, Kumiko, she's gonna help me a little bit. If she is holding my jaw, okay, go like this already, right? Then my foot is here, my right foot forward in this situation, okay? So then what I need to bring her is, よく捕まえてね。ね She come this way, naturally, right? Just one point and go here. So that's why she's coming to you that automatically. So that will reverse. ね That will reverse. Okay? Because she doesn't know how to okay me, and I don't want to throw her on the hard floor. Okay, so I have to modify with it. You see, so that's become now she's falling. Okay, okay. So this become a kind of action. Jonage first throw is basically this way. Okay, because Taigi is about 12 feet away, two tatami mat away. The opponent rush towards you, right? Charging towards you. That's why you don't need to step at all, okay? And the most likely just down only. Right now I can't show here, but just imagine, okay, Taigi, opponent come to catch you, こうやって来て、そうそうそう、そうそう、これを捕まえに来て、そうそうそう。Yeah, okay, so then she's naturally passing by you, right? Then you're gonna go here. The small version of that, okay, small version of that is become Nikyo. Go here. But if I face to face, okay, it would collide, right? More. Then Nikyo become just go, こっち来て、こう、right? The little have this image of turning for Nikyo. Yeah, I'm not showing exactly yet, though. Okay. She's gonna give me dinner tonight, and then I don't want to hurt her. Already, last week, I used her and she was screaming, so I don't want to do too much of that. But anyway, go here, down, or bigger one, down, right? Then another one is slightly different, but similar dynamic called Shiho Nage. Opponent comes here the same way holding, right? But this one, unless the opponent really come to you, this one go this way and then dropping that way, right? And what is it? You step in and go in. It's not the same as swinging. Yeah, it's not scooping part, but how you make energy and then go here, it's the same kind of energy going forward and then together. Right? Change the direction. Or just switch back. Okay? Or smaller. Okay, so it's all related to us. Okay, if you remember Taigi sequence, that would be good. But if not, just Taigi, in the most part is something swing, and then they throw your opponent away. So, okay, so maybe useful. Okay, then again, holding front hands are always almost no hold, like, so that you can move very quickly. Back hand a little more tighter. Okay, the little finger here. So, okay, the right hand move this way, left hand supporting it. Right? The opponent hold here, right? So left hand is basically moving towards you sometime or towards her. Okay, and that's this side. And now back side. Okay, well, it's called sakate usually. Okay, junte is holding a regular way, and sakate opposite side. Right? But Joe Sakate is always able to flip it after that. Can you see? Then flip. But anyway, this is a Sakate side. Okay. When you do Sakate side, it's a different kind of swing you have to do. It's not like this. Okay. Because it's just become awkward. Okay. Back side basically doesn't scoop this way much. It's go opposite side. Okay. By going opposite side, it looks like a swing. Okay. But actually, extend the key from here first, then change the side like. Okay. Because I change my grip that way, but if nothing there, then now there. Okay. Okay. Looks like this, but this. Can you copy that one? Right. And the other side, here, right? Start from here, this. This way, okay? So that looks like this one, but okay, right away you can change it, this one. But this become action, looks like a school. Okay. This maneuver, 3, 4 are without switching. Can you see? 3, 4, jogi number 1, that's no switching. Okay, but if you do 3, 4, that's switching. 3, 4, right? This side. Boom, this side, that side. Okay. So you have a basically four-way means two-way really is doing 3 without switching grip, 4. Right? 3, 4. Or 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 3, 4. Okay. Of course, you can add one more. Did it confuse you? It's strike twice, but switching sides completely. This side and then this side. See, I switch my hand. That's another alternative. Just a little takes a little more time out of you, okay? Because you have to switch, right? You have to switch, right? Right side, left side, okay? Which is a bit riskier if your opponent is closer, okay? Yeah, if you have opponent really closer pass, you better not do this switch, okay? Unless you want to move away like 13. So this is one way. Another way, this way. Okay? と、物件持ってきてる Okay? で、just show you with the 物件。maybe このあたりかな。こうかな。まあ、もうちょっとこっちだね。But, yeah, about there. Okay? ちょっとそこでいてね。The tree is here. Right? This is conventional way. 4. Okay? ちょっとしゃがんで。軽く。そう。3, 4. Okay? This is our jaw exercise wise. Okay? And the alternative, 3, this side, 4. 3, 4. Okay? 3, 4, really. Okay? But it doesn't have power, so that's why quickly you need to move back. So you have this power. Okay? So then the idea is, okay? こうかな。Okay. Suppose not hit each other, but okay. The idea the opponent is cutting your community here. Right? If I block it, she will cut down. Opponent will cut down your jaw. ちょっとここに行かないで、こっちで押して。そう。Okay? See, that means she's cutting my jaw down, right? Split. Okay? That's why three men to be go together in a strike. In the same way, okay? The same way, she goes down, right? Let her go, then strike. Okay? The same way, basically. Just a different grip wise. Conventional one, alternative one, right? My backhand side. Which one is easier? It's up to the moment, really. So I wouldn't say which is better or which worse. Perhaps a little faster. If you're not trained this way well with Hammi, right? Faster actually is this side pass hand-wise faster because one side go here and only the opposite side. So okay, hand-wise pass, but become a bit lazier by that. If in terms of training concern, I want you to this side go quickly other side. So if that time your main body need to practice with one point rather than how quickly your hand moves. So that's why conventional 3-5, right? 3-4 is a better training for us. Okay, then you can apply 3-4. Right? So anything you add, you control by body directions rather than manipulated by only hand. Okay, but it's good to have an alternative always. Right? 3, 4, 5. Right? That's number 2. Required to have body motion. So okay. So then even 3. If you skip it, jaw itself at your community conclusion. Nickel, right? See, right away, right? Without any collision. That means the opponent come here, see, you move away from opponent cut. So just in case you don't have a jaw, but pretend you have a jaw, you have the same way of body movement, okay? Of course, never do in a real time, but opponent comes to you, like go here, né? You don't want to do, you don't want to do this way, okay? Okay, you don't want to do this, okay? So that's why I go here. So then you move that side already, okay? That's the same as if you have a little even smaller knife. So you're cutting their neck right away, okay? So that's the idea is come from here, okay? Body movement. ちょっとこっちから来て。I'm not sure it's a really hard small screen. Okay, idea is this one. She's kind of chop your hand off from you, but if your hand is gone, so you're very close, right? So then if you have any device like this hidden behind, they think she's cutting my arm or head, right? But really is you are cutting their artery, okay? Or if you have left side, okay, if you think she's holding, but okay, you do this instead, okay? So it's become good training to move your body. Right side, left side, right side, left side, all right? That's 3 to 4. 3, 4, okay? Please do not be too lazy for this motion by 3, 4, right? 3, clear hammy. More than regular hammy, okay? Clear hammy, I should say, but steep hammy, like a jaw hammy. Jaw hammy is this far, so you can poke like, okay? This is regular hammy. See, this is regular, but bokken hammy is more like this. Jaw hammy is more this, okay? So you can thrust easy, but also opponent don't see you much, okay? I mean, not whole body. So we have to turn this far, okay? Which requires a really body turning with 1 point. 1 point move, 1 point move, okay? Same extend key forward, but 2 way of moving, this side, okay? Then if you have a partner, it makes it easy how far you are going to space. This is fine, right? Like holding here. First one, 3 is more like this. 3, right? I'm this side. She doesn't change. The partner doesn't change the point where the point is. Okay? Same point, right? And then 4, which I'm here, right? 3, 4, 3, 4. That's a practice. Sometimes help is 3, 4. Okay, 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay, so that way you know body action. Okay, this doesn't guarantee everything, but that is a good discipline. That move left, move right foot, right? So that's how. Then going to the basic area, your hammy posture. Everybody now you can put the jaw on the floor somewhere. So hands together. Okay. Just right now, just holding it together. See, holding together. Then bring this one front and raise up to here. Okay. So you can do any place, okay, higher as this or lower as this. Okay. Ikkyo exercise about eye level. Okay. Then Ikkyo become about this one. I'm switching leg right now, but I'm not doing particular hanmi, more like a square, really. Okay, exercise square anyway. Okay. Well, a long time ago, Toy Sensei was teaching us about something fall down to you, like place like a lumber yard. There's a lot of lumber trees like on the wall. Then sometimes strong wind comes and start falling to you. If one single one come to you, you may be able to somehow dodge by this, by one hand, this. Okay, but if many of them come, they become unpredictable which one will strike you. Okay, then it's best, he told us the best way is use two hands, since you can't predict exactly so. But so some lumber go that way, some lumber go that way. At least you're protecting your own head by extending it this way. Should, okay, a little higher than usual. Okay, it goes about here, but together. So, okay. Then maybe essential part of Ikkyo exercise is meant to be always keywise this way. Right? But just one hand. As you know, if you raise your hand this way, the opponent strike you right dead center, you're in trouble, right? So you have to practice like this something, right? Like a Ikkyo, for example. This they cannot do Ikkyo. Ikkyo have to be something like this anyway, right? ちょっと来てくれるかな正面口で、ね、one hand should be fine, right? As long as one hand. But 反対側に来て。See, one hand still fine, maybe. She switched hand, okay? But もう一回来て。But two hand will be that way anyway. And 反対の手も。See, I don't have to switch my hand, okay, by two hands. Only problem with two hands is that two hands are occupied. Okay, that's a problem. That's it, technically. But if you're not sure which side their opponent come, with two hands is good idea. There's no prediction about where. Okay, so I'm safe. Oh, okay, see, I'm safe. Just a second. Okay, she is switching, randomly come to you. Still, if you do this safer. But once you know Hami and that, okay, that's usually we know this. That's why this way and then dropping this way, right? One hand is always available. One hand is always available. Okay, so sorry. So okay, that's why usually Aikido we hold by one hand first. Then use the other hand. Okay, Ikkyo is stop her elbow, stop your opponent elbow. You see, catch it. I use elbow, not poking. Okay. Some people do that. Poke and then do Ikkyo. Okay, that's not our style. Okay, but by the time poking you get hit, that's a problem. Okay, that's why make sure key is there. Okay, one hand, right? So you'll be flexible. Okay, but anyway, two hand protect better if you don't shoot. Okay, so the same way when you change jaw. Just a similar idea. When you change like this change, okay, the opponent cannot tell which side. Make sense? Okay, raise hand. Okay, of course, when you do jaw exercise, we know it's the right side, we know left side, right? But in terms of technique concerned, okay, opponent doesn't know which side might come. Okay, which side might be over there or over there by this. Still don't know. Okay, so this is the origin of jaw switching, but we do switching this way. Okay, so off guard. I mean, opponent cannot see what you do exactly. Okay, so don't fight with key society people. They know what you are doing. Okay. Okay, so we don't know. Can you see? We don't know what you are doing exactly. Okay. Did you see it? I don't know on the video wise. Right? Unless I say right side, left side, most of you couldn't see which side I'm doing, right? Okay. So, okay.
Sensei,
All
I
right.
believe because of the internet connection, sometimes we lose your movements, especially when you move fast.
Yes, that I prefer. Thank you, Andre. We're doing delivery. So it looks like I did fast, but that's internet. Good. Hey. Okay. So you have to feel the imagination. If you don't see, actually, that Andre give a good point of when you observe a movement. Like if you watch me doing something, don't trust your eye too much. You might missing out. And a human eye cannot see fast movement anyway. Perhaps I covered these things in some other time in the past. Okay, motion picture are 24 frames per second because that's cheapest. Used to be film, so the cheapest. But 24 frame is cheapest, shortest way to fool people's eye. Okay, if you add more, doesn't fool much eye and also cost more because longer film. The 24 frame is minimum frames, well, maximum frame, or you can say, depends on viewpoint, to see realistically, but no one see it exactly. That's motion picture is. Okay, motion picture never show exactly, but in your brain saw something real. It's a movie magic. That in a way, which is a great idea for us. What you show to other human being, they never be able to capture exactly, skipping it. But they thought they see you movement, but what they see is not what you're doing. That's great. Bit like a magic show. Okay. So from here, if I do like this, you know, that's come to your comments, they see what you do, right? So that's great. But if you're skipping it well, from here right away, so you see the trace only. You don't see any frames, right? Just moving back. But the brain just creates it. Brain creates trace of it, right? Brain, see, you saw something lying, right? But what you saw is not that one really. That's the brain is creating it. Plus too late to see anyway. Okay. Visual sense takes a lot of computing inside, so it takes slow. But audio, a little better. cross the time-wise, crosser. Okay, hearing is a little better. Sound of speed, speed of light, speed of sound, speed of light is faster, but processing much longer. Processing for human visual sense takes longer. Sound travels slower, but process less to hear. Okay, that's a perhaps you can identify difference between this. Listen to sounds is easier than watching something. But even better one is your key. Okay, well, key is something little bit prediction of some kind, right? You thought what they're gonna do, but not thinking in a conscious level, just a so-called feeling. Okay, so from your entire body, bit objective side of you, objective side, it, not your eye. What you see, eyes, your subjective side of you, subject side of you watching, but that's often too late because through a lot of thinking happen, a lot of emotion thing happen, connected with the past a lot. Okay, but objective side is more present moment. Okay, kind of bird view side. The bird view side will capture opponent much better than subject side, what you see from eye. I know this kind of talking doesn't make sense to some people, so I better stop now, but okay. That's how I feel. When you relax, like calm your mind and relax, you can start sensing almost just like a bird view like, not this view anymore. Okay, all surrounding around. You start to feel, not seeing it as a visual sense, okay, but start feeling around there. Then that's why you capture what the opponent start moving much earlier than see, vision, which takes a long time. Okay. Anyway, that's something like this. Our key training is not that kind of a retraining exactly yet, but when your mind and body are coordinating, okay, say relax with one point, okay, then you move, makes different. So once makes different, it's a little by little, I say, get the variable sort of adds up, then start building more. So like doesn't come like suddenly, okay? Like when you not even notice your change, that's subconscious side of you changing. Okay, conscious changing, not don't worry too much. Okay, Sensei was saying is when persimmon change color, so you can see you can eat it. Before that, it's so bitter, right? But you're watching every day same persimmon, but you have no idea when it's gonna be changing color, almost like a orange color. When you notice it's become orange, you know what I mean? Because it won't happen in the spring, won't happen in the summer. It have to be in the fall time, summertime. But you cannot pinpoint when. Okay, we have to kind of accept that. Okay, nowadays, digital world, everything have to be pinpoint alike. That's why it makes our life a little bit uncomfortable, too tight, because our life is not about that only. So it's a lot of things we don't know, a lot of things we don't see, a lot of things is there, but not it doesn't connect. Anyway, okay. So then just a little more feel relax more, and then let the mind settle more. Okay? Doesn't change anything right away, but if you practice every day, the gradually changing happen. Not drastic change, but just something change than before. Maybe something you hear change, something you see change. Okay? Whole world doesn't change anything, but you're able to change slowly, poquito, poquito, okay, metade, metade. So, you know what I mean? The jaw exercise is a part of that training too. Of course, you do all movement that's good. Somehow require to understand the movement. But once you figure out movement, you know, all the way 21 movements, then next is one single action, like even just this. Yeah? How you swing itself. Start to pay a little more attention in the detail, right? Gradually, and then listen to your body as well. Okay, and then gradually go doing this, or doing this, or doing this, or doing this, right? Or with the body, or with the body. Okay, so there's a many layer, many layer. If you do this every day, say a few months later, quite a few things adds up. But we don't know which day you become easier. Okay, something in our conscious idea-wise, even today, oh yes, I agree. Oh, makes sense. Okay, so the conscious level, you can quickly. But subconscious level, we gotta do little by little. Okay, little by little. And constantly is better. Okay, of course you can consciously take a break anyway, right? So then next movement. If you have a jaw, will be good. Yeah, have a jaw again. Okay, let's work on a little parking itself. Okay, thrusting is the one kind of well, most basic is thrusting, but thrusting is one of the difficult, most challenging part of jaw exercise. Thrusting. First, thrusting is stretching really. The jaw length here, and then become almost double. That's one way to think. Okay, jaw length become double to reach. Okay, so now if you have some objects, so please don't destroy anything. Yeah, you can see this leaf, right? Instead of hitting a leaf, just see, doesn't reach, but now I can reach. Can see? See, I'm reaching, right? For the plant, well, if you have a pet, don't hit them, right? Just nicely approach, just like your own hand contact, gently, okay? And then replace by jaw. If this close distance, only up to here. So easy. This close is easy by hand. Now with the jaw. Bit away from there, away from there, away from there, away from there. First, this is my maximum without losing 1 point. There, there. Okay, so I'm able to reach now without hurting anyone, right? Feel connected. So that's one way to train too. Okay, that's of course you can do go like this. That's another way of training. Okay, but a good key training is sometimes very slow and I feel like connecting something is better than talking and destroy something. Okay, then I can do opposite, right? First you can go up here. Now it's getting closer, closer, closer. Of course, this is farther, 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 really far. Okay. So if you have some living room space, so please practice something like this. That help you to internal feeling too. Okay. The next one, but I told you jaw itself is rotating inside. Okay, rotating this way and this way. Can you see? Just look at my name. Okay, when you poke forward, rotate this way. When you swing back, rotate back this way. Okay, poke, swing back, poke, swing back. Can you see? It's upside down now, right? You see? See, upside down now. Can you read it? I'm not sure you can read it. See, upside down now, right? But I changed to regular my character Kashiwa, right here. That's up means. Poke is this. Poke is this. Okay, went too far. Okay. The up means this. Okay, another way. So both upside down here, but here is right mutual one. Poking forward, scoop back to normal, and then swing back up. Swing up is another rotation. So rotate this way forward, back, rotate the other way, swing up. Okay, basically one rotation, back rotation, up rotation, and then back rotation. So the jaw is constantly spinning unless you make a pause. Okay, especially when you're thrusting, well, this kind of action. I didn't cover last one, but actually back poke is the same thing from here and then that. So I'm not sure you can see from here. Okay, let's start from here. Okay, from here, poke. Can you see? Upside down now. So poking back is also rotating that way too. Okay. The main reason rotate is that's more natural, but also you can thrust straighter and also give you more drill-like power towards your opponent. But this gives you a little more extra power rather than poke this way. Some poke, short poke doesn't rotate. Okay, when it's this to this, this doesn't rotate. Just because the opponent is so close, just push away. So hit the leave area, right? But don't need to rotate. If rotate, might break their, make them break. Okay, kind of push away. ちょっといいかな? So I have to be careful because she has screaming. ここね. Okay, if I got 20, 21, that moment. Okay, that moment is just push away. Okay, just push away. Okay, so no need to rotate. Okay, right. If rotate, this go in too deep, the opponent doesn't go away, stuck with you, but more painful way. So then they might drop their sword towards you or something. So that's why when you want to move away, you don't want to rotate. And short poke, right? Push away. Push away. Then thrust. Okay? So there's rotation, sometimes not rotation. Okay. Plus, most of the time, it's a rotation of some kind. What you say, rotate, I don't know in Portuguese, but turn, right? Spin. Okay? Spin. strike, strike, spin, spin. Okay, so there's quite a few spins in a jaw. Okay, hey. Okay, the minor spin is like this. こうか. Okay, if you strike this way, and then strike opposite side, for jaw, see, it's about 90 degree. Okay, it's lightly, about 90 degrees turn. Only for jaw. You cannot do with bokken that way. Then you become upside down. So, okay, jaw's specialty is you can do this, you can do this. So. Right. And if you want to add more, actually, for advanced people, should do is when you strike here, a little bit rotate this. See, this is not for beginners. Can you see this one? Oh, maybe this is better. Okay, this is my character. Okay, do this before strike. Then strike. So we'll have rotation. Then from here, switch side. So this is from 3 to 4. Okay. The 4 is turning. I'm sorry, 3 is turning. 4 is the other way turning as well for advanced people. Why you do that way? So that you don't break it. This one. If you straight band and if you hit it, it would damage. But if you rotate, okay, it's a more slippy. Make sense? Little more slippy cage. Okay, they're opposite. The another slip cage. Okay, slip more by rotating. Okay, this is the blade. Rotate by slipping. Okay, if you hit the bang, would break. That's why slip. Make jaw thinner, but doesn't break. Okay. Okay. So bit to the change. Right. So if you add something like that, give you a more sharpness to your jaw movement. Okay. First, you can see the difference. Okay, you can see. So I'm gonna show you without any spin with the jaw. Okay, like this. This no spin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is with the spin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I better do slow motion, huh? Okay, without spin. 1, 2, 3, 4. With a spin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look same, right? Look same. Because body movement are almost same, but really something hard. Especially if you go a little bit faster, you might see the effectiveness of that. So you can maneuver jaw a little more extra way. So give you a little more extra power with it. Okay? So, right. Once you're getting a little older, it's nice to have a little bit of spice. Okay. When I was younger, I didn't want to have any spice. Only raw beat. Plain movement. and best out of it. But once you get a certain maturity, yeah, need to have a little more, add something, little bit flair. So substance a little less, but a little more spice. Okay, that's not a bad way. So okay, so then I'm not sure. Andre, is it possible to direct screen to individual screen? Just I want to see them a little more briefly with the bigger screen. Do you
Yes,
mind?
just a second.
Yeah, you can conduct who because it's order of this screen is not always same as everybody else. So the when Andre pointed to your name, please perform each knee sanshi, but with rotation if you can. Okay. Some beginners don't worry.
Hi, Sensei. Who do you want to watch?
You choose it. You choose it because it's so random here, so I can't choose well. So you choose it each screen one by one. Until I say next.
Hi,
Yeah.
Sensei.
Okay, Monica, go ahead. Each knee sanshi only. Okay, very nice. I like to see little more spin as when you forward, little more spin. I mean, no, not, I don't mean that. You can do the same, but I mean, your jaw need to more rotate. More, yeah, yes. If you rotate, just watch me, watch me. Okay, Monica, just a second. Okay, look, my left hand does. Okay, left hand is also become closer to my body. Can you see? Not only this side. Then you don't spin anymore, but do more. Both hand, like a nikyo, like a nikyo. Both hand.
I should say.
Go ahead, go again.
Reach.
Oh yeah.
Knee.
Little more elbow down, elbow squeeze. Okay,
Reach.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Monica, can you hear me?
Yes, you say right.
Okay, elbow still too wide, closer. Elbow to elbow, between elbow. You're doing about here, closer. No, face to me, closer. Yeah, about there, and higher, and higher. About there, yes. Okay, then hand me, more, hand me. Yes, and to me, yes. Okay. Same as Bokken movement, okay? So don't open up too much. Okay. Hi, next, please. And move to the next person. Thank you, Monica.
Thank you, Sensei.
Hi, Diego. Hi.
Hey! She.
Okay. Sun to see. Try bring a little bit over your head. Sun, you are doing about here. Sun, over here. You understand? Up to here. Your right hand need to be higher. Yes, sun to see. Okay, just again, you're doing it this way. San, next one, you're doing this. No, this. Yes, yes, yes. That's right, okay? San here, next motion is not this. Next motion is up and switch this, okay? Seems like it's full screen now, but yeah, looks okay. Hey, there. Okay. Diego, okay. Diego, Jessica. Okay. Okay. Diego, can you hear me? Okay. After this, don't bring Joe too much this way. Bring over here and then switching. Okay. You're doing this. Not that way. Don't bring Joe back. Everything, body going forward. Don't bring jaw back. Tip of jaw, your jaw is back. No, forward only. Okay, go ahead. Yes, yes. Much better, much better. Hi, next please. Oh, Wilson.
I see.
Hey. Okay, at the four, your left hand needs to be closer. You're about here. Okay, but closer. Yes, yes. Do again. Yeah, do again. Okay. And a little more to san to shi, that's good. San to shi is good, but each has a little more swing would be nice. Particularly three. Okay, from here, more this. Can see from side view, more this. Wilson, you're doing about too much front. Little bit too much front. Front is okay for beginners, okay? But bring up to here. Bring up to here. Can see? Instead of right here. So that's why it becomes small. From here it's bigger. Hi. Once again, three particularly. Okay.
ごめんなさい。
Yeah. Yeah, just right. Hi. That's right. If you do slow motion, will be right. Slow motion will be this to here, and then this, right? Okay. Hi. Okay. Okay, next please. はい。タムさん、じゃあお願いします。
ちょっと狭いんですから、先生、ちょっと。
あんまり大きく動かなくていいですよ。あんまり動かなくていいですよ。もうほぼ手の動きが。じゃあ横にやってください、横に。
はい、
横にやってもいいですよ。はい。はい。で、その時ですね、
はい、
タムさん、まあ、場所が大変かもしれないけどね、
はい、
もうちょっと上が、回れるといいですね。こういうふうに回れると。見えますか、ここのとこね。ここまでね。ここまで。この辺になってるから、ここまで回ってください。
こ
そうそう、そこまで。グッとね。はい。そうそうそうそう。はい。まあ、場所がね、狭いと、ここで終わっちゃうんで、こっちもそうなんですよ。ここまでなんですけど、ここでぶつかってますからね。こうなんですけど、もうちょっと行けるときはここまでね。スペースが OK だったら、ここじゃなくてここまでやってくださいね。でも今スペースだから、そうそう。本当はね、本当は。はい。はい、いいですよ。はい。じゃあ、NEXT お願いします。NEXT。はい。OK。I get him. Yes. The people in the rear. Here, huh? OK。はい。Okay. Just a couple of points. Okay, couple of points. When you thrusting forward, okay, little more hammy will be nice. Okay, up to here. I'm not sure you can see, but up to here. Okay, instead of little more.
Mais hammy.
Up there. No, there. Yeah, more hammy ね。で、next one, this one is also a little more hammy.
Mais hammy
Then
aqui.
hammy more.
Mais
Yeah,
hammy
more
lá.
move your body more.
Eu preciso mover mais.
Right. Yeah, move your body more. Yeah.
Okay.
Do again.
Once more. Hi.
I like your hair. I like your hair.
Yeah, actually, I'm hiding my hair.
Never mind. Okay.
Motorcycle without a motorcycle.
Okay. All right. You have the same sense of humor with Khan Alec.
What's that?
Hey. Oh, I never. It's just yeah. Okay, never mind. Hey. Okay, much better, much better. Okay, great. All right, next, please.
Não, não é você não.
Hey, Russ.
É o Russell.
Where are you, Russ? Are you in the foreign police? Or
I'm in
US?
Vermont. I'm in Vermont, Sensei.
Oh, that I thought, yeah.
I'm
All
in
right.
Vermont.
You look like a Vermont person. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
So I'm using a bokken,
It's pretty hot
Sensei.
there, right?
I don't have
Oh,
a
yeah.
Joe. I'm using bokken.
No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As you see, if you use bokken, then Russell, okay? You pointed bokken as beginning is this way, right?
Hey.
Okay. At the end of jaw movement should be upside down.
Hey.
Yeah. Do again.
Here.
Yes. Right. Right. Then strike. Then when you strike, bokken movement you think fine if it's bokken, right? But if jaw, try that. Don't teach your beginners this way, okay? I mean, for you guys, do this. Supposed to be this way, right? But I want you to do after this, do this. This. See, blade is up. The opposite side, same thing. This one should be bokken, but the jaw pivot more. So it's become upside down. Okay. So 1, 2, all upside down. The 3, 4 also upside down. Right. right? Then upside down. Yeah,
Okay.
that means rotate more your body. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, but don't teach beginners this way.
Right.
I don't mean this way though. That's I don't mean this way though. I mean just flip. Okay. The walking itself doesn't sway. Tip is almost same area. Then pivot.
Okay.
Right. Both sides same. Right.
Hmm.
Many done by body action. Can you see? If
Right.
body is up to here, doesn't change much, but more. Right? More. Okay. All right. Yeah. Teach Leo. Teach Leo or somebody higher rank.
My
Yeah.
mother. My mother is higher ranked.
Beginners don't need.
My mother is higher.
That's true. She doesn't need anything like this. She doesn't need anything.
That's right.
She can. Her spoon, her key is already advanced. So
Right.
don't need this. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Russ. Next, please.
Sensei, Biba Sensei claims that he has no space enough in his house to do this movement.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
I
then
can't
do with the
spotlight
finger.
myself.
Oh, if you can move, use your finger.
So Biba Sensei,
Marcel. Yeah. Oh, you want to use a weapon? Okay. Yeah, you don't need to move much. Okay. Just do with the body action. Yeah. Pivot. Yeah. And then, and then 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, poking good. And then 3, 4. This one, don't switch your hand. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. I understand the space, right? Yeah. Okay. It's okay. Then when you have a smaller space, there's a few things you can do. Use a smaller. Okay. You can do when you're in a small space to practice, you can do like a small device like this. Is one way. Go just make it smaller. Okay. Still use the body mostly. This is just guidance. Okay, and the body doesn't move. Okay, see that this is fine. The another way is without any weapon, just do it with a mostly body action. Okay, so you got that right. I attack you, can't. Okay, and then you respond. Poke. Yeah, some she. All right. Okay. Hey. Okay. All right, that's good. Okay. Hey. Okay, thank you. Next, please.
Sorry, Sensei.
Okay. That's one training you can do. Also, balancing with the jaw help you to give you a little more extra movement or extra power as well. So, balancing this way is most when you're handling jaw, where the balance point. But another one is this kind of balance point. Okay, where the balance is. Okay. So usually balance means here, but also sometimes you can practice where the balance is. They do according with the balance. Of course, each knee are not suitable for this, but just for the example, the left hand doing most job for poking is knee. right? Then san, shi. So the good thing to have this one is heavy something, okay? If you carry something a little bit heavier, I don't have it exactly now. But this is just cover, but this is my naginata, quite a bit heavy, okay? I don't know how many pounds, okay? That's why when you have a strong weapon, you can't poke like this at all, okay? So that would top heavy happen. So that's why you have to figure out where the balance is. The one way to practice is where the balance point is, right? As long as you have balance point, see, no problem carrying it by lower side. You know what I mean? See, still I can carry even relatively. You can see because of the balance point straight. Okay, but if I hold like this, no way. It's still heavy. Okay, but you never know what kind of weapon you might carry, and something heavier sometimes happen, something unbalanced happen. So it's always once holding it, find about center balanced area, right? And across there you can control, but also weight of this thing, where the weight goes. So that way you can pretty much control similar weight, right? Similar, not exactly the same, but that's also good practice for us. Okay. Then anything heavier, of course, you have to technically have to change the different way. Okay. That way, then back to the jaw exercise. So much easier to control, right? And then also, by sensing balance is also good with a little play with it, right? Each knee, that's a poking back, okay? This is something perhaps even big. This is okay for beginners to do, okay? See, if that goes, it would go forward naturally, and it's just a little balance back. Each knee doesn't effective as a jaw movement, but get familiar with the balance system, which is when you're dealing with another human being, instantly identify your opponent's balance and then make those balance come into your own balance. So then you can deal with the partner much easier. Okay, size doesn't matter much for balancing wise because everybody has to have balance. Make sense? Weight 100-pound person, weight 200 person, balance is the same. You know what I mean? Weight is different, where the power is different, but everybody have balance. You know what I mean? And that balance is so thin. Okay, that's equal to everyone. Because I'm lightweight doesn't mean I have a wide range of balance. No, I have same balance with everybody else. Somebody a little taller, somebody lower. Of course, usually female has better balance physical sense-wise because hip is wider, so bit the center of gravity is lower. And some Asian people have short leg, has center of gravity, so they have stability a little better than say tall male person. But sense of balance are all same. Okay, nothing to do with the physical structure of body or weights. Okay, where the basically everybody weight on the side equal, gravity influences equally, no change. You know what I mean? Because you're a Brazilian person doesn't mean the gravity is heavier than United States. Okay, vice versa. So it's everything same. So it's why it's good to practice something with this, and then carry little weight, but where the balance is each knee, sun, she, right? Well, each without control by grip much, okay? Just sense of balance only, and then try to practice with it. You can bounce back, right? Basically, trying to do this much as you can, and then use any part of body to bit supporting, right? So that's why you can practice, and then you can control later. Even you lost the jaw by some meaning, but body may be able to help to retrieve it. Okay, as long as it's not too heavy, that's another way to enjoy well this kind of motion. Okay, it's off from the regular practice, but to say when you're not able to practice with other people, better give yourself a little playfulness, help you to practice with it. Okay, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. You are 5 years old. Nothing wrong. You are 10 years old. As long as you can play nicely and enjoy it. Okay. Not good to be 5 years old and then drag about what you wanted. That's not so nice. Let's see. We have about half an hour. Okay. Then let's work on non-jaw area. Okay, just a second. Just need to sip a little water. It's getting warmer here. It's up to each places. Of course, some places can have a still partner or people around you. There's a movement. Most Aikido need to contact, right? But the one way to practice, like a Taigi number 7, most part so-called non-touch. Okay, since non-contact anyway, of course, according to Sensei, all Aikido are contacts. This Aikido is contact activity, but it looks like non-contact because uke taking fall. That's what it is. But it's meant to be smack, meant to be pushed down, at least intention of. But okay, it's falling already. We don't chase anybody falling, right? Unless you're a good skydiver, you can catch somebody when you're falling from an airplane. You can dive together. So, but if you don't have that skill, don't worry about following your opponent falling. Okay, let them fall. Okay, the hope for best fall. Okay, the target number 1, physical. If you practice target number, bit difficult without contacting, right? That you may be ちょっとなんかないかな。Small device, usually towel or anything smaller, because your social distance is another problem for some country of people. Right? If physically no contact, and you can use any kind of like a mutual device. Right now, I'm just using a meditation stick. Okay, then go like this, then they do tenkan exercise, right? Up and down, right? So that's one way to practice without direct contact. Okay, of course you can use a towel between, or some people have a chain, right? So all the or jaw is fine. Okay, ちょっとjawでやってみようか。これいいよ。Okay, because you have to a little bit to modify. She's holding it there. Actually, jaw for tenkan is this side really. Okay, but please do not worry about the jaw technique right now. Okay, well, I'm using as just a jaw as a device. Go like this. Okay, the tenkan like you do on tenkan exercise. Go like this, and then move around here. Of course, down, up, and then sayu waza. Right. So They require to have modifications, but easier. Oh, she brought pen. Okay. Okay. Pen with a cap. Which one you want? Okay. Okay. Hi. So I have a pen. She has a cap, so I can slice it. So then, no, so okay. So you open up any magic pen, no good because you can erase it. But any pen you can erase it. Okay, erasable pen, and not too pointy, like a soft, like this, like a soft. So just in case contact happen, doesn't hurt anyone. Okay. はい。で、she's coming to punching, right? She comes to punch it, and it's go like this, and they make her mark here. Okay, so that's a tiger number 7, first throw. So every punchy, shoot go here. Okay, so she has 2 lines now. Okay, so you can, of course, this would be nice. It's erasable. Okay, they make about 4 lines. opponent punching you, and you make the neck or cheek or temple area, not eye. Makes you be careful. Okay, and make them slice. It's fun for kids, by the way. Okay, actually, I had to stop kids not doing anymore. Okay, but that's one way to practice for a little bit for fun. Okay, right. Then let's see. ボールはなかったね。これでいいや。これで、エンプティのある？うん。Okay. Just like it's a technical. She's trying to find something soft. バトルがいいね。これでもいいや。まあ、ウォーターバルがいいけどね。まあいいや。はいはい。はい。いや、これでいい、これ。Well, you have this one, okay, and this is like a toilet paper core, okay. Like for example, タイギフロントキック、フロントキックね。じゃあこうもっと近く。パーンとね。So then it's squash, but okay, that doesn't hurt this one, anyone, right? The side kick ね。そうね。then push away. So you can use something soft device so that doesn't hurt anyone, and then practice. The another practice is number 1 card or this kind of card. You can practice with just maybe ball is nicer and something. We don't have ball right now. But if you have any device that's small, or just bare hand, right? The opponent is a throw to you, go like this. Toss me. Toss me. Then go like this, right? Or just a paper. Right. It doesn't come straight toward me. Yeah. Okay. So if people come to me, right, that's a way to protect yourself. Of course, use this one area to leading opponent key like. So if something come, the best way is not to just move away, not do this at all. Okay. But for the practice with this kind of thing, you move away and also strike that one, so that you have certain accuracy when you're move away from opponent fast punch, but still able to counter motion like they're able to control. Okay, if you're able to do relatively, ちょっといいかな？はい。Okay, 月ね。Okay. Relatively, Right. Okay. It's relatively easier to control opponent. Okay. Even regular koteoroshi, if you're able to do this, send the key instead, then you can catch easier. Okay. So that's one kind of a way. She looked at me way I don't do that anymore. Okay. So I better stop that part. As I explained before, it is impossible to move anything straight down if you can picture what it means straight, right? That's why please practice anything that edge like straight enough. This one, right? Edge this one, or edge this one. Anything you see vertical straight. If once you watch it, right? Look at then follow the image with your finger, for example, okay? Or finger, okay? Of course, downwards first. Of course, upward the next one, right? That's why your arm up, your arm down become in your vision of straight, start matching, okay? If you can imagine straight, very hard to move straight. So anything go here, right? I showed this some long time ago, but so that way you can anything you understand straight, then something comes down to you, straight towards you. Okay, you can just a little adjust to make it straighter. Right? That way, you become a little more accurate in your action. Right? For example, I just toss this one. Right? Toss this one. They toss this one and then try to cut something. That's what you can practice if that you want. But much easier is not to try to cut and try to go forward. It's trying to go underneath. And then object will come to your hand instead of you chase object. Okay? Well, Aikido is more like that anyway, right? We don't do offensive attack. Something come, you protect. Then once you create that, say vision with a sense of posture and then accuracy of arm up, then you have sword arts pretty good, and also you can practice Aikido much clean. Of course, I don't think she wants to attack anymore, but so much. Okay, here she comes. Right, then it's easier because her shomeguchi, and she doesn't train Aikido. Her shomen is actually more like a little curve like this. Okay, but I help her to go straighter actually by this hand. So she's almost like a yokomenchi like, but I treat her as shomenuchi the way it behave with this hand to make the partner much straighter down. You know what I mean? But if I don't use hand, sometimes I have to be careful. She's gonna smack my head by suddenly change to go sideways. You know what I mean? Okay. But by just send the key like that, then she go down this way pretty much. So not exactly straight, but I can readjust the opponent, attack the way opponent behave. Little change. That's another part of Aikido, good part of Aikido. Most martial arts is they don't do that. Okay, they just band come and you deal with it. That's why a lot of martial arts are collision, a lot of collision to fix the opponent. Okay, we don't fix, but we correct them. Okay, if you do punch, let them punch straighter. If they attack this way, let them strike straighter. That's a part of our training as well. It's kind of a advanced things, but okay, even beginners, just keep in your mind that opponent attack freely. Yes, in real life seems like a freely attack. They do whatever they want, but there's a study done. most opponents they're targeting pretty much. Just they don't show that where the targeting right away. That's all. Okay, but their intentional targeting is pretty simple. Okay, looks complex. Okay, except like MMA kind of sport. Sports are different. Okay, sports are under the rules. So people don't under the rule, there's already target there. So that's why they can do certain things pretty good. Okay, but if you become non-target, but they are targeting you, okay, you have a better edge, not showing any place the vulnerable. Okay? They show the target only. So that's why they attack what they are targeting part. So it makes it easier. Okay? But sports are not setting up, set the rule within the rule. They can do something and compete for what you can do. So it's not exactly the same. But anyway, there's no random attack either. They're looking for certain kind of people, right? Of course, the individual different. Okay, there's serial killers in this country. Actually, more than we wanted. There's serial killer who wants to kill certain people, and then they said, I attack randomly. You know, I just feel like I want to kill somebody. That's happening in Japan a few occasions, but really study them. They're looking for certain people, but that moment when they decide to kill somebody, that time was random. But they're looking for certain people, okay? And they happen to be in the wrong time, in the wrong place. Then those guys attacked by these killers. But I must say is they don't choose. Most unlikely, they choose a person who have a hard time killing. Okay, that means they're looking for certain off people. Off means not necessarily emotion only, not psychologically only, mostly sense of balance, I might say. Okay, the person who has good sense of balance and then very attentive, in a good attentive person, they don't get attacked not that easy, and also they can feel it, something wrong before it even happen. So gradually move away from the danger place. Everybody has that consensus. But also, they don't attack you. They don't choose you. Main reason because you are too well balanced. Okay, they're looking for off-balanced people of some kind. So, but good balance doesn't mean the physical sense. More composure, and then what comes out from you. Okay, that if you train to be good contact with another human being, most unlikely they choose you to attack. That means for us, person who does good composer, it means relax. Again, four basic principle. Okay, extend gain with a good sense of warmness, right, and welcomeness. But your looks welcome, but stopping key. You might get attacked. You are very composed looking, but very rigid in some idea of other human being. You might get attacked. You are very kind to other people. It's never offend anyone, but you're putting keys. You might get attacked. You know what I mean? So of course, I cannot. There's no guarantee that you don't get attacked. Actually, I never have car accident. I never have assault in my life. Only in the dojo. Okay, and I'm just joking, but okay. It's a similar situation happened, but it never went too far. And so that means no guarantee for me that maybe tomorrow when I go out, somebody might attack me or shoot me. Of course, never know. Life never know. But also, this is only just talking. Okay, you can erase later. life is everybody has to die somehow. Okay, so that's equal. It's no different. That however I die, I will die, and I have no clue about it. Since I have no clue about it, I won't worry about it. And when it's time come, it's time come. It's I have fear of losing somebody. Yes, I have to say goodbye to loved one, but I have no attachment after that. I don't care about this place as term of losing it. Of course, if I die, losing it. There's no position of me I need to carry after my death. So if somebody happened to be accidentally killed, airplane die, and die somehow, or somebody shot me and kill me, please don't. But okay, I have a lot of other things to do in my life. But I want to live longer. But yet, if I die, it's die. Period. So, personal conscious things about it. Just right now, I'm lucky I'm speaking to you this way. Okay, but I'm not worried about my own death at all. Okay, I don't have that thinking, but I don't want to die easy. That's all. Okay, don't get it wrong about it. I'm not suicidal person, so I'd stay away from anything sense of danger. And I stay away from poison if I can. But in the other hand, if something happens, would happen. So it's no regret about that. So that's equal to everyone. So okay, everybody has to die. Even somebody kill me, he or she's gonna die someday too. So I don't have to revenge anything. But anyway, that kind of idea I have, so that I feel very comfortable to be around with another human being. But also, I can sense it. It's this guy something wrong. Okay, it's not for me to stay too close. Just move away from it. Right? That's just that kind of sense is a good thing to have. Aikido is. I don't think Aikido is self-defense, but it can be used as self-defense. But self-safety, feel safety is different than have safety, right? Security. So you can pay, and then you can spend a lot of money for security of your house. Security. That's if you feel safe, please do so. Or if you can afford it. I can afford it. Have expensive. Then better to not worry about it, since I can afford it anyway to have a security. But I live in a outside mountain. Plus, most chance I might die in this place is an encounter with a bear in the wrong timing than human being. So anyway, that's I want to almost closing it. Let's practice breathing before I go finish. Okay, breathing exercise. Well, there's many ways to breathing. Okay, and then of course, extend the key exercise is a breathing exercise. Okay. Let's see where the poison is. Okay. Well, this is the 25th of today's not. Actually, can I have this kind of thing? After all, maybe first couple of months, I go with the dates and that. But after that, you get bored by it, right? Then what I do is just opens up and just, but doesn't matter which day is. Anyway, I don't know which day today anyway, to the 10th, right? I have to figure it out. So just like this, and then 25th is said, but doesn't really matter. Okay? 人間は本来大自然の一部の存在。In English, say, human being exists as a part of great nature or universe. So we are part of the whole existence of the universe. Okay? That's the origin, originally. But what we separate from big universe is many things happen in our heads. Then again, kind of back to the same, our object side appear to be more connected with the nature. Our subject side, something to do with another human being. Okay, and we have most sort of people's problem is created by another human being, like, but actually mostly inside our head. We creating a lot of problem. So that's why sometimes instead of blame on somebody else, well, don't blame yourself. Just listen to nature more. Okay, feel nature more. Then you know that nothing causes you problem, including yourself. It's just the way it is. It's not that. Don't worry too much. Okay. Then also, it's worry and anxious. All thing is a part of proof that you're still alive. So I'm not so sure you have the same problem after death. So you just have to enjoy it. Something difficult, economical problem, medical problem, all kind of like virus problem. It's hard to enjoy it, yeah, but yet you you just created. I created, you created, everything created by us for human being. So that's why no, it's not that big deal. I'm not talking about dealing with the virus is not big deal. No, don't worry about this. Okay, a little more trust being with nature more. The keep breathing exercise is become one with nature. Just calmly sit down. Okay, and it would be nice. It's a window is open right now, so they make sure exchange some kind of nature, air, or vision, or whatever you can. Well, just put a tree by the tree, or plant is even better than nothing, right? Just less man-made thing. Then slowly close eyes and then breathe. The essential of keep breathing is not the how you breathe, how you feel. Okay. But when we practice, Tozen said way to do keep breathing. Okay, then please follow that to train practice once. But once practice with it, breathing becomes your own anyway. Okay, breathing is something you have it already, so you have every right to be with the nature, and so that you have your own pace, you have your own quality of breathing. That's ultimate breathing is. Okay, but this is just a map to leading and then pointed out where you are. Okay, so then one point here and exhale with HA sound. This is just a Japanese traditional system. Okay, you don't have to follow exactly, but just in a key society, we make sound of HA. I'm not so sure you can hear, but okay. I'm not sure this microphone is picking a sound of, but I'm hearing myself, so must be something. It doesn't have to loud. It used to be louder. Maybe this is not bad for young people. Young people have a lot of hormones and organs, so a little bit push out maybe it's a good idea. Okay, but calm, relaxed breathing. Okay, the inhale, don't worry too much over inhale too. Inhale naturally happen by just exhale. Then Okay. So then after inhale, people get little blood pressure comes up. Okay. That means tense up. So, okay. Actually, I have a device to give you oxygen level. That's one way to get practice. Except everybody go down. I mean, go down means like 98% or 90% of the oxygen in the blood, exercise. But when you inhale, it starts going a little lower. Okay, supposed not be lower than 95 or something. But usually I'm not, doesn't change much. So as long as, I don't do any exercise. Okay. So it's about stay same. That's because I don't force out. If you force out, then force in, the blood pressure change, of course. But supposed to be calm breathing, exhale, calm breathing, inhale. So it doesn't change blood pressure. But some people would change. That's okay. Don't worry. Okay. Do your own pace. Since blood pressure become higher, don't do too deep. Okay. Then get higher. More is not so good for your health. So lightly inhale. Then exhale a little bit longer, which most people easier for exhale. Then some point, because you have a little digestion problem or I said breathing problem, uh, inhale, exhale, do a little shorter, but a bit stronger, like a, okay. People who have a little problem breathing, usually they can do shorter one. Okay. But don't tense up to do shorter, you might get hyperventilated. People who have a cold and can't stop coughing, okay. Sometimes a good idea, don't do too loud, but sometimes just kind of comes out, clean up your system about 4 times. Just out. It's different than cough. Cough is the problem is it doesn't let out. It's actually coughing does it, right? Actually, it tense up more inside. So that hurts the throat also. That you do actively coughing. Actively coughing means key coughing. Okay. If you cannot do like that, just count maybe. Each, yeet, sun. Doesn't have to be loud. Or blowing. Okay. Blowing candle. Blowing coin. Whatever. You can just a little blow out. That's called breathing also. We don't usually call key breathing. It's ibuki breathing. Ibuki. Just the breathe out. This is also a good way to feel a little more positive about certain thing and not receive negative feeling from somebody or outside. Okay, if you feel something negative come to you, okay, just to go blow out. That help. Mr. O, home run batter, long time ago. Even Japanese don't remember Mr. O anymore. He was in the 60s and 70s. But he had a world record of home run. He kind of like 800 some home runs in his career. And then he did the same thing. What was it I told him? When he get a little bit, annoyed by record and then a lot of pressure, athletes have a lot of pressure. Then when he felt pressure, he go just a little corner somewhere and then so breathe out. Then they go to butter. That helped him a lot, he said. Okay, of course, keep one point and do this. He had to practice a lot. But besides that, sometimes people cannot be always positive. Okay, and then there's a way to not to feel positive necessarily, but doesn't get more negative about it. Something is breathe out quickly. Right? And sign doesn't matter. Okay, that's really my help. Okay, there's a lot of ritual like a kibara is another kind of thing, but that's more like a specialty kind. It's much simple. It's just to blow candle like. Everybody try just blow candle like image. Try. I can hear, but past you doing right. Okay. So that's it. Really simple. Okay. Hope help you to get through some difficult time. Okay. Well, it's about time, so I'll be back for the party. I mean, I can spare a few hours, and my wife actually went to get the craft beer. And if you want to share a party with me, you're very welcome. Okay, but I need to close class, so let's bow to key sign once again. Hey, thank you very much.
どうもありがとうございました。
はい、どうもありがとうございました。Hope you could hear and then see something, right? Hi. And again, I'll be back. I just need to change and then go to the bathroom first. And I'll be back in about a few minutes with beer. Okay? Hope you join us. Hope you join me. Okay? I just leave on this one. Okay, Andrew? Okay. See you soon.
Bye, Sensei.
Pagando, todo mundo tá sem.